Tipshook here with a review of the Uchu Sentai Kyuranger DX HIkari Kyutama. So this one's a little bit different. Obviously it's a singular pack Kyutama, there's nothing that comes with it. And it is Sun and Moon, and no, this isn't a Pokemon tie-in or anything like that. This is to transform Shishi Red into Shishi Red Moon and Taiyo Shishi Red. So yeah, they're a little bit weird in the whole naming of things, but it is what it is. And the forms, admittedly, I don't think are that cool, but the Kyutama is definitely fun to play with. Functions over here on the back. So, pretty cool. I do end up liking it. This was released in June 2017 for about 2,000 yen or so, give or take, depending on when and where you picked it up. It's a little more expensive than normal Kyutama because this one does have its own lights and sounds. So let's go ahead and get this open and take a look. I keep wiggling it, I'm sorry. So here it is, and like I said, I do like this one quite a bit. It's got a lot of base functionality that I think is definitely enjoyable. And plus, you don't actually need to have the Seiza Blaster to get full enjoyment out of this, thanks to just the way that it functions. There's these little buttons here that'll activate certain things. So there are the pins, however. This is B58 on both sides. Same pins, because it activates like just a blank sort of announcement. So, because all the dedicated sounds are in here, so you don't have to worry about what the Seiza Blaster is really doing. But anyway, you have two buttons here that'll activate various things. So if we press the top one for Moon, it'll activate the sounds for Sun, because once you insert it into the Kyutama, that's the button that you're able to press. Taiyo mode. Taiyo mode, Taiyo being Sun. And then it'll reset. So it goes through all of the Kyurangers, because they can be powered up by this. We've seen it with Tenbin Gold in the series. And on the flip side, with the Moon, we've seen it powered up Okami Blue. So, really cool. I do like the sounds for that. And of course, if you flip it over, you get all of the Moon lights. Tsuki being Moon. I love this voice. And there we go. So those are the button press sounds for this. And like I said, you can activate different things just without the Seiza Blaster. So when you would have, say you wanted Sun mode, and inserted it into the Seiza Blaster, it would hold this button down. And then the Seiza Blaster will be doing its standby sound, and then if you hit this, it will also start making that noise. Then if you do it again,
Taiyo Shishi Red.
and then from there you can activate the sounds from the button on top.
Taiyo. Taiyo.
And then it'll just repeat when you do that. So you can activate a lot of the sounds on this without the Seiza Blaster whatsoever, which I think is a nice little touch. But let's go ahead and bring it in anyway. And we'll do Sun first. It's like a surround sound kind of thing. And there you go, so now your Taiyo Shishi Red. Now, it was worth noting that normally when you hit the change again, it'll kind of cancel things out. However, when this time when you did it, it made a little bit of a melody you couldn't really hear, and then it continued the light show so that it kind of timed up with this, which is a pretty cool thing. And of course, like I said, you can hit the button on top. That's really about it. You can do like an attack. So you do get that. Actually, doesn't even say Voyager at all, so that is interesting to say the least. It's a little bit of a shame you can't get the sounds for the individual Kyurangers, because it just cycles through that kind of attack noise. But this one's extra difficult to get out. I can't get to that clip. Oh, it's stuck. Alright, let's do Moon. And now we are Shishi Red Moon. Hit the button on top. And the various functions will be the same. And there you go. You can shoot some things. But that is it for this thing. And I want to say that is it, because that's still a lot. I can't get this out for the life of me. Seiza Blaster just really wants to hold on to this thing. But it is really cool. I love that you can get this one and not really worry about the Seiza Blaster a whole lot, because you can manipulate the buttons with your fingers super easy. The design is cool. The sounds are cool. I like all the calls for the Kyuranger in here in the various voices. I dig that a ton. Wish it was just a smidge louder, but that's just a minor nitpick. So really cool. I'm not a fan of the forms in the series. I think they're kind of on the lazier side of Toei designing. But I do like this toy a lot. It is quite a bit of fun. So that about does it for this review. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a video. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great one. Bye.